Hello, today I'm over in the beautiful island of Antigua and I'm here at VC Bird Airport, and we're going to be heading off back to London Gatwick, and we're using British Airways in the Club World cabin, which should be quite nice. It's an overnight flight, so let's see how it goes.
As we headed down to the immigration and security area, I noticed the escalator was out of action, so I headed for the lift rather than attempt the metal hill with my bag. They're horrible when they're not working. I think they need to change the sign to wheelchair, elderly, and when the escalator's necked.
So made it through security and customs. So this is the inside of Antigua Airport. It's the waiting area, the gates are down the other end. Our plane's not here yet, there's a big Virgin out the window.
There was food and drink available in the airport, with both a snack bar and a real bar. I was heading for the executive lounge though.
Sat in the executive lounge here at VC Bird International Airport in Antigua. There's no food on display, but they do come round and offer you a selection of sandwiches and cookies and things like that. As their BLT, it was alright, it was a BLT. The bar's open so you can get drinks. There's a wide variety of drinks, and yeah, it's very comfortable in here. It's a nice lounge. Second time I've been in this one, and it still looks nice and clean and fresh. Yeah, I like it. It's going dark outside, so there's not much to see, and they've got an outside area, but the door seems to be locked on that, so we can't get out there. But yeah, enjoying what's here so far. Looking forward to the flight home. Not really, because it's a little bit warm here and it's not very warm back at Gatwick when we get there. But I'm sure the flight will be great. The plane's not here yet. It landed here this afternoon, and then it does a run down to Grenada and comes back. So it takes people from Gatwick to Grenada. They stay on when people get off in Antigua, and then they pick them up, bring them back here, and then we get on, so there'll already be people on the plane. Thank you, bye-bye. So, time to go board. Big door. Boarding from gate 3, it's a few minutes late, but I think there's some good winds going over the Atlantic, so we should get in early, but we'll wait and see what the captain says. Yeah. Leaving Antigua, I'd like to stay here for another, I don't know, lifetime I suppose, but all good things must come to an end. End. So off we go back to lovely Gatwick, just outside of Creepy Crawley. The British Airways flight's the last one of the day out of here, so the young guy in the lounge is really happy. He was just finishing for the day and heading off home. And that's pretty much what we're doing. Finishing for the day, heading off home from gate 3. There's not that many gates. I think it goes up to 9.
Very soon they called boarding, and we headed on to our ride, a 22-year-old Boeing 777.
Hello there, through the galley to the right hand side.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not going to say no, it's just not.
Nice little pre-departure beverage, champagne. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Quite nice. I'll get used to that. So I didn't manage to get a window seat on this one. They're all full, and they were full as soon as I booked it. But I've got an aisle seat, and yeah, it isn't too bad. I've never done an aisle seat. I've always had a window seat in Club World.
Around the seat you have multi-socket power and a storage drawer, all the seat controls you could ever want, and lots of space for your newly tanned legs.
We're just about to hit the highway Sadly there's no out of the window view tonight because I'm in a middle aisle seat, but yeah, I'm sure it'll still be a nice flight, and it's all dark out there anyway, so you're not really missing anything. Go on then. Straight across the ocean. I think we've got the Azores in the middle here somewhere that we passed by. But other than that, it's just sea all the way until we hit Cornwall.
The moving map is pretty good, lots of different views, and I love the detailed screen. Makes me feel like I'm a pilot.
Champagne and nuts as an appetizer before we get our meal. Quite nice. Some of the nuts are really hard though, crack your teeth. Seems to be a lot of pumpkin on it tonight. Pumpkin in the starter, pumpkin in the main course. Cheese and tomato or smoked salmon. Oh! Dinner has arrived. We have the red snapper, olive and garlic bread for a starter, a bit of salad, cheese over there, and a coconut thing over there. And with a nice beer, some crackers. Yeah, it's very nice.
After dinner I popped to the loo, which can be described as very small. Headed back to my seat, put a film on and fell straight asleep. When I woke up it was daylight already and breakfast arrived in the form of a very small cheese toastie. 2 bites and it was gone. I forgot to film that. Then it was a race against time to finish the film I started the night before. Gold star if you know what it is.
Cabin crew, seats for arrival.
Seats for arrival. So off we go to London Gatwick. Being a fairly decent flight. Managed to get a few hours sleep. Managed dinner and breakfast as well, which was quite nice actually. The breakfast was quite simple. Just a cheese toastie and a bit of yogurt and some cake. But yeah, it was alright, it was enough. It wasn't that long since we had dinner. But yeah, beautiful Gatwick awaits.
If you have a camera with a gimbal, use it when the plane's banking for a bit of added fun to your journey.
So we are off the flight. Landed about 10 minutes late. Deplaning or deboarding or whatever it is by row number. So one of the first off really. Let's go and see what immigration is like. Hopefully it's a lot better than Heathrow.
Immigration was easy and our bags arrived very quickly. All in all, a good flight with British Airways. I do like Club World and I really need to try the Club Suite at some point as well. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, and if you want to see more of my travels, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll know when I post new ones. Once again, thanks, and I'll see you on the next one.